These clerics who have adopted this resolution, what do you think? What impact this resolution is going to have on this terrorism which is emanating from Afghanistan?
It's a welcome decision in terms of how the wording is being portrayed in terms of Pashto. When you read the original text, it's very clear. But we've seen the Foreign Office's statement, which is basically, if you could put it into a clause, it's actually cautious optimism.
Cautious optimism.
So that's how it actually is termed within the policy level within Pakistan as well. Although it's been welcomed. And obviously there are brotherly countries, particularly Turkey and Saudi Arabia, that are involved in a lot of back channeling that has been taking place. Even when the talks had failed, it was never actually officially said that it was never said that the talks had failed. It said that they've reached a certain point and this diplomatic effort would continue in the background.
There are two major schools of thought, one within Afghan Taliban, one in Kabul, the other one Kandahar. So which school of thought this 1,000 gathering of religious scholars or clerics they represent?
What we do know is now from official sources even in Afghanistan that their Prime Minister as well as their Chief Justice, and their Chief Justice has actually been one of an ardent supporter of jihad in different ways, and previously his statements have been quite cutting in terms of the subject. So his presence actually shows that it does not only have the support of the state, but it actually also shows that it has the legislative and the legal support of the ulama for the Chief Justice being there. So it's a symbolic measure simultaneously that actually shows that the state and the legislature are all are on board for this particular subject. What it actually aims to do is to now convert this resolution into an actual religious decree, into an actual religious decree, which then would lead to action.
Do you think this declaration or resolution will have any effect, any impact on terrorists, on TTP, on different terrorist organizations who are based in Afghanistan and fighting against Pakistan?
If you actually talk to the Chamber of Commerce and Industries in Afghanistan for different provinces, as well as those people that have invested millions of dollars in Afghanistan into the trade architecture, they are actually suffering, and it's a lot of pressure from them as well as to open up these trade arteries. And there's been a lot of propaganda surrounding all of this to say that, Afghanistan can actually link up to India and there'll be an air freight which will actually carry some kind of weight. It doesn't actually make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.